of the best things you can drink for muscle health, right? It's everywhere, in fitness blogs, on social media, even in the kitchens of people who are trying to fight aging. But what if I told you bone broth might not be the miracle it's made out to be? What if there's something even more powerful, something that can actually reverse muscle loss, strengthen your body from the inside out, and help you fight off a condition that's silently stealing your strength as you age? Today, we're talking about sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle, and the real food that can help you destroy it naturally. So before you pour your next cup of bone broth, let's talk about what your body really needs to stay strong, energetic, and youthful. Bone broth has gained a kind of mythical status in the wellness world. It's often presented as the ultimate healing food. People sip it for glowing skin, joint strength, and muscle recovery. But the truth is, when it comes to actually building lean muscle and protecting yourself from age-related muscle loss, bone broth isn't the powerhouse many believe it to be. The reason lies in its amino acid profile. Bone broth is rich in collagen, and while collagen sounds impressive, it's made up mainly of non-essential amino acids such as glycine and proline. These are wonderful for skin elasticity and gut repair, but they're not the key players your muscles need to grow. To actually build and maintain strong muscle fibers, your body requires essential amino acids that it cannot produce on its own, specifically leucine, isoleucine, and valine, also known as branched-chain amino acids. These three are the real muscle building drivers that trigger protein synthesis at a cellular level. Without them, your body cannot efficiently repair muscle tissue or create new muscle fibers, no matter how much collagen you consume. That's where the misunderstanding begins. Bone broth gives comfort, warmth, and a sense of nourishment, but it doesn't contain the amino acid balance required to fight sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle mass that starts quietly around your 30s and accelerates with age. Sarcopenia is not just a cosmetic issue, it's a metabolic condition that affects strength, mobility, and even longevity. The less muscle you have, the slower your metabolism becomes, and the more likely you are to experience fatigue, insulin resistance, and bone weakness. Many people keep drinking bone broth daily, thinking it's preserving their muscle health, but in reality, it's not giving the body what it truly needs to maintain muscle tissue. Bone broth is low in leucine, the specific amino acid that signals the body to start muscle repair after stress or exercise. Without leucine, even the best dietary protein cannot be used efficiently to stimulate muscle growth. While bone broth does contain minerals like calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, the cooking process that extracts them also denatures many of the proteins. This makes it a soothing drink, but not a muscle repairing one. Your body might use it to support connective tissue health, but it won't stop the shrinking of muscle fibers that naturally occurs with age. Many people are surprised to learn that the foods that truly build muscle are those that contain complete proteins, proteins that include all 9 essential amino acids in the right balance. These come primarily from whole animal foods like eggs, fish, and unprocessed meats. as well as from certain plant sources like soy or quinoa. It's important to remember that marketing often confuses comfort with effectiveness. Bone broth is comforting and nourishing, but when you're targeting something as critical as muscle preservation and strength, you need more than comfort. You need the right biological tools. That means foods rich in essential amino acids, foods that actively promote tissue regeneration rather than just soothing your joints or skin. Muscle health depends on fueling your body with proteins that can actually be converted into new muscle fibers. Bone broth, though trendy and traditional, simply lacks that power. Whole eggs are one of nature's most perfect foods, especially when it comes to building muscle and preventing the slow wasting that happens with age. Many people focus only on the egg whites, believing they're the pure protein source, but the real power lies in the entire egg, the white and the yolk working together in harmony. The egg white contains high-quality protein that is easy for the body to digest and use, but the yolk contains the critical nutrients that turn that protein into functional muscle tissue. When you eat the whole egg, you're getting a complete set of amino acids along with vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats that enhance protein absorption, hormone balance, and cellular repair. This combination creates what's known as an anabolic environment in the body, meaning one that supports growth, regeneration, and strength. Research shows that consuming whole eggs after exercise stimulates muscle protein synthesis more effectively than eating egg whites alone, because the nutrients in the yolk, like vitamin D and choline, signal the body to use the protein more efficiently. The yolk also contains cholesterol, which has been unfairly demonized for years. In reality, cholesterol is essential for hormone production, including testosterone and estrogen, both of which are vital for maintaining muscle mass and strength. Without these hormones, your body can't properly signal the muscle building process. Egg yolks are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and protect muscle cells from oxidative damage. An important factor as you age, the combination of protein and healthy fats also keeps blood sugar stable, preventing the insulin spikes that lead to fatigue and weight gain. When blood sugar is balanced, the body can focus on repair and growth rather than storing excess energy as fat. Vitamin B12 found in eggs supports energy metabolism and the production of red blood cells, which carry oxygen to your muscles. The more oxygen your muscles receive, the more efficiently they perform and recover. Choline, another nutrient concentrated in the yolk, strengthens the connection between the brain and the muscles by supporting nerve function. This means better coordination, balance, and reaction time, all essential for staying active and strong as you age. Whole eggs also contain selenium and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect your cells from the stress caused by physical exertion and environmental toxins. Every time you eat a whole egg, you're feeding your body a perfectly balanced source of nutrition designed by nature to sustain muscle, repair tissue, and optimize energy. What makes eggs even more remarkable is their bioavailability, meaning how well the body can absorb and use their nutrients. The protein in eggs scores the highest possible rating for biological value, meaning it's almost entirely converted into usable protein in the body. When you combine that with the micronutrients and healthy fats in the yolk, you have a food that supports every stage of muscle health, from digestion and absorption to repair and rebuilding. People who rely on egg whites alone are missing out on the synergistic power of the yolk. The body doesn't build muscle from protein alone. It needs the vitamins, fats, and cofactors that activate the muscle building process. Whole eggs provide that complete package naturally, efficiently, and without the need for synthetic supplements or expensive protein powders. Strong digestion is the foundation of strong muscles because the nutrients you eat can only benefit your body if they are properly broken down and absorbed. You can consume the best sources of protein and the most nutrient-dense foods, but if your stomach acid is weak or your digestive enzymes are depleted, those proteins will pass through the system undigested and unused. Barbara O'Neill often emphasizes that many people today suffer from low stomach acid without even realizing it, and this silent issue prevents the body from accessing the amino acids needed to build and repair muscle tissue. When protein isn't digested properly, it can ferment in the gut, leading to bloating, gas, and inflammation, all of which interfere with nutrient absorption. The first step to reversing this is to restore the body's natural digestive power, and that begins with stimulating stomach acid and enzyme production naturally. A simple way to do this is by taking a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in warm water before meals, or eating fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, and yogurt that naturally contain beneficial bacteria and enzymes. These living foods help the gut break down proteins and carbohydrates more efficiently, ensuring that the amino acids and nutrients from your food are fully available for muscle repair. When digestion is strong, the body can extract the building blocks it needs from every bite of food. Amino acids are absorbed through the intestinal wall into the bloodstream and then delivered to muscle cells where they trigger the repair and rebuilding process. Weak digestion means fewer amino acids reach the muscles, leading to slower recovery, fatigue, and muscle loss over time. The gut and muscles are more connected than most people realize. In fact, the health of your gut microbiome directly affects your ability to synthesize proteins and absorb minerals like magnesium and zinc, both of which are critical for muscle contraction and energy production. A disrupted gut can lead to chronic inflammation, which in turn accelerates the breakdown of muscle tissue. Strengthening digestion not only enhances nutrient absorption, but also reduces inflammation and promotes better hormonal balance, creating a body environment where muscle growth can thrive naturally. Another overlooked aspect of digestion is hydration. Digestive juices, including stomach acid and bile, rely on water and minerals to function optimally. When the body is dehydrated, these fluids become weak, slowing down digestion and absorption. Drinking enough pure, mineral, rich water throughout the day supports the smooth functioning of every step of digestion. Chewing food thoroughly also plays a major role. The process of chewing triggers saliva production, which contains enzymes that begin breaking down food before it even reaches the stomach. People who eat quickly or under stress often struggle with digestive issues because stress shuts down the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of the body responsible for rest and digestion. Taking a few deep breaths before eating and focusing on your food can improve digestion dramatically. When your body digests efficiently, every gram of protein, every mineral, and every nutrient you consume can be converted into energy and strength. This is why Barbara O'Neill often says that good digestion equals good health, and when your goal is to build or maintain muscle, it's the invisible foundation that determines your success. Muscle growth is not only about how much protein you eat or how often you exercise, it's about how well your entire body functions together. The process of building and maintaining strong muscles relies on several key micronutrients and lifestyle habits that create the internal conditions for strength and regeneration. Vitamins and minerals like vitamin D, magnesium, and zinc play essential roles in this process, and without them, your body cannot fully utilize the protein you consume. Vitamin D acts almost like a hormone in the body, influencing calcium absorption, muscle contraction, and even gene expression related to muscle repair. Many people are deficient in vitamin D because they spend most of their time indoors, away from natural sunlight. A few minutes of sun exposure each day or consuming vitamin D-rich foods such as egg yolks and fatty fish can make a profound difference in muscle performance and recovery. Magnesium is another key player. It's responsible for over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including those that generate cellular energy and synthesize new proteins. Without enough magnesium, muscles cramp easily, recovery slows, and fatigue sets in quickly. Zinc, too, is critical for the production of testosterone and growth hormone, both of which signal muscle tissue to repair and grow after stress or exercise. Foods like nuts, seeds, leafy greens, and legumes supply these essential minerals, creating a foundation for steady strength gains. Beyond micronutrients, muscle health is influenced heavily by sleep, hydration, and stress levels. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormone, which triggers protein synthesis and tissue repair. If sleep is consistently cut short, the body never fully enters this restorative state, and the muscle building process is disrupted. Chronic sleep deprivation also raises cortisol levels, a stress hormone that breaks down muscle tissue to release energy. Managing stress, therefore, is just as important as eating the right foods. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, time in nature, or even gentle stretching can lower cortisol levels and allow the body to shift into a state of healing. Hydration is another underestimated factor. Muscles are made up of nearly 3/4 water, and even mild dehydration can impair strength, flexibility, and recovery. Drinking clean, mineral-rich water throughout the day keeps cells hydrated, supports digestion, and allows nutrients to be transported efficiently to muscle tissues. Inflammation is another silent enemy of muscle growth. A diet high in processed foods, refined oils, sugar, and artificial additives creates chronic inflammation that damages muscle fibers and slows repair. Reducing inflammatory foods and replacing them with whole, unprocessed options like fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and healthy fats reverses this damage over time. Olive oil, avocados, and fatty fish help calm inflammation while supporting hormone balance and joint mobility. The body thrives on balance when nutrition, rest, movement, and mental well-being are aligned. Muscles not only grow but also stay strong and resilient with age. Barbara O'Neill's approach reminds us that health is never about a single nutrient or one magic food. It's about a symphony of lifestyle choices working together to create vitality from the inside out. Real, living foods are the key to reversing sarcopenia and restoring vitality because they provide not only nutrients but also enzymes, antioxidants, and life energy that the body recognizes and uses immediately. As we age, our natural enzyme production declines, digestion weakens, and the ability to absorb nutrients decreases. This means that even if you eat healthy foods, your body might not be able to use them effectively if they're highly processed or overcooked. Living foods, those that are fresh, raw, or fermented, bring these enzymes back into the body, improving digestion and nutrient assimilation. When your cells receive the right balance of amino acids, minerals, and vitamins from natural sources, they begin to regenerate and muscle tissue can rebuild itself. Whole eggs, fish, legumes, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and fermented vegetables form the foundation of this regeneration process. Each of these foods contains unique compounds that work synergistically to heal the body. Fish, especially fatty fish like salmon and sardines, provide omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation, enhance muscle protein synthesis, and protect cell membranes. Legumes such as lentils and chickpeas supply plant-based proteins along with magnesium and iron, which support energy production and muscle contraction. Leafy greens like spinach and kale contain natural nitrates that improve blood flow to the muscles, increasing oxygen delivery and endurance. Nuts and seeds are packed with essential fats, zinc, and antioxidants that stabilize hormones and protect muscle cells from oxidative damage. Fermented foods such as sauerkraut, kimchi, and miso restore gut bacteria balance, making it easier for the body to extract and utilize nutrients. The combination of these foods builds an internal environment where muscles can grow, repair, and thrive naturally. Spirulina, one of nature's most concentrated superfoods, is another powerful ally in rebuilding strength. It's a complete protein source, containing all essential amino acids in a pre-digested form that the body can absorb almost instantly. Along with protein, it provides chlorophyll, iron, and antioxidants that detoxify cells and improve oxygen delivery to tissues. Adding just a small amount of spirulina to smoothies or meals can dramatically boost recovery and stamina. The same principle applies to hydration. Muscles are mostly water, and without proper hydration, they lose elasticity and strength. Drinking pure water, enriched with trace minerals, helps maintain the electrical balance that allows muscles to contract efficiently. Adding a pinch of unrefined sea salt or a few drops of lemon juice to water can improve mineral absorption and keep the cells hydrated at a deep level. Reversing sarcopenia isn't about taking expensive supplements or relying on synthetic protein powders. It's about giving the body what it truly understands: living nutrition. When you replace dead, processed foods with vibrant, enzyme-rich ones, you restore the body's natural healing intelligence. Even at an older age, the body can rebuild muscle, improve posture, and regain energy once it's nourished properly. Barbara O'Neill's philosophy centers on this truth. The human body is self-repairing when it's given the right tools. Real food, fresh air, sunlight, and gentle movement awaken that healing system, transforming weakness into strength and fatigue into vitality.